Today, Bahrain and the rest of the GCC have close ties with Russia, China, among many other European and Asian states. Much has been made of potential competition between great powers in our region, but we don't see this as a foregone conclusion. Instead, we envision a more cooperative approach where interests of all relevant stakeholders are respected. I must also add that when we talk about our partnership with the allies and friends, this is not a one-way street. Bahrain and the rest of the GCC are doing our part in securing our own region. We are involved in securing our seas, airspace, and countries through our own means and armed forces. We have and continue to take part in coalitions to combat piracy, terrorism, illicit trade, among other challenges. Our armed forces have participated in liberating Kuwait, securing Afghanistan, and fighting Daesh, and they are currently involved in the fight to restore legitimacy and security in Yemen. We are committed to doing our part and sharing the burden of protecting our region in partnership with our friends and allies. What are the major challenges we face? What are the impediments to better cooperations in the region? I will focus today on hegemony, interference, and terrorism. Unfortunately, there are countries in the region that prefer confrontation to cooperation and behave in ways that threaten the safety and security of neighboring states. The principles of non-interference, respect of sovereignty, and good neighborliness are not new concepts. They are the cornerstone of the rule-based international system we all benefit from. The United Nations Charter includes these principles, and for good reason. Yet the principles seem to have been forgotten by some countries in the region. The primary example of this is Iran. It is truly unfortunate that Iran continues to interfere in the affairs of the region and continues its attempts to impose its hegemony. In Iraq, Iran continues to impede Iraq's progress as a modern state, capable of providing for its population. Iran does not care about the Iraqi people. It pays no attention to the health of the Iraqi economy, nor whether people in Iraq feel safe and confident in the future. Iran cares only about its own interests and pursuing its hegemonic ambitions. In Lebanon, Iranian interference has led to stagnation, paralysis in Lebanon's political system, and repeated confrontations internally and with their neighbors. Here again, Iran's interference is for the sole purpose of extending its influence and hegemony through its terrorist proxy Hezbollah, regardless of the negative effects on Lebanon and its people.